Before we kick off today's episode of Daily Brightness, a massive thank you to our proud partners, Shaw, for backing us since day one.
What started as a leap into the unknown has turned into something really special for us, and it means a lot to have Shaw with us on the journey, backing us like teammates.
Right, Rach, we're into the summer. What does life after the WSL season look like for you?
This year, I just had a nice week at home, which was really nice to just get my feet back on the ground, after travelling and everything. And then I went away for a couple of weeks, and then it's hit the ground running. Preseason programme starts. It's the hardest thing ever. What about you?
Yeah, I've really just taken a little bit of time to just do me, really. Not been on any luxury holidays like you have, because you send me pictures every time you're away, which has been nice, but very jealous. Obviously, we're going into a massive summer ahead for women's football. We're going to be back in the Lionesses, aren't we?
Always. So a big thank you to Shaw for always showing up for us on and off the pitch and supporting the podcast, and thank you all for tuning in.
Whether you've been with us from the start or you're just jumping in now, there's so much more to come. Keep subscribing and keep watching. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Daily Brightness with myself, Rachel and Ben. You are both looking lovely today. Both give you a compliment. Take note, Ben. Take
Yeah, that's how you approach a podcast beginning, Ben.
Look at how smug she is as well. That she got that in straight away.
Let's just preface this to everyone that's listening. Ben decided to jump on the podcast the other day and said, "Oh, Millie, you look lovely." Cool.
That was funny. So, I'm just setting the tone and letting everyone know everyone looks beautiful, everyone looks
making
good.
It nice and inclusive.
Exactly.
Very good at
Exactly.
meals.
But guys, we're through to the knockout stages of the tournament. Obviously, this is the most exciting part. This is where it really heats up. But before we get into that, how are you both?
Go on, Ben. You're probably going to want to say something, aren't you?
I'm all right. It's
are you blushing? You look are you blushing?
Yeah, I got very red there. Yeah, it's all right. It's rained a lot in Switzerland, so it's kind of it's a bit weird having these down days. Sort of don't know what to do with yourself because you're so used to kind of scurrying around and being game to game to game, and then suddenly it just stops. And I don't know if this is the same when you're playing, but you really feel the pace of the tournament drop. You suddenly are like, oh, there's no football, there's nothing to sort of keep across. And we went up. We had a sort of double press conference yesterday. Leah and Chloe did a press conference just sort of talking about how the tournament's been so far, which is really interesting. Yeah, it's been quite a quiet couple of days. How have you guys been?
Is it still busy, around the streets?
No, this is the weird thing. It's gone very, very chill. It's one of the things, actually, I found it strange in Switzerland, because I'd say the average person on the street is probably not as engaged as, say, how people were in England. Or, to be fair, it looked like in Australia.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't in Australia, but it looked like they really, really sort of grew into it and bought into it. I don't know if that's how it felt.
It was advertised everywhere, to be fair. I remember that. For being in a country that's massive, do you remember, Rach, that we always used to see little posters?
Yeah, we couldn't go anywhere really, could we? Remember we had that day off and we were walking around, did a bit of shopping and stuff. And we went for that massage.
We gotta tell the story. When I say we were basically in this couples massage, butt naked, Thai massage, and we thought, you know what, we'll go for a really nice, deep massage, get ready for the knockouts, get our bodies ready. When I tell you, we looked across each other at one pose, and this lady had us like this. I was like, my back is literally snapping.
No, because obviously I think we hadn't done any research on what a Thai massage actually was, so we just thought we were going in for a nice massage. Next thing, right, I was laying there.
Bearing in mind, we had no clothes on, nothing. She was take it all off. So we were okay, and I could see Rach and she could see me.
I was laying there and I was thinking, right, let's just make the most of this. This could be a really pleasant experience. And at one point, I remember laying there and I thought, hang on a minute, there's 4 things on my back right now. She's got 2 hands. What, is she on her hands and knees? I looked round at Millie and I said, is she on her knees?
We thought we had 2 people
and the lady,
working on us.
She'd hoist herself up onto the bed and was crawling up my back on all 4s. And I was like, I'm not sure this is normal, but I'm just going to roll with it because it feels quite nice.
I'm not sure what sort of ending we were getting, but we were a bit nervous, to be honest.
But I just sort of rolled with it. I remember getting off that bed, Millie, and I Googled it and I was like, what is a Thai massage? And that is what it's supposed to be. So at least we got what we paid for. But we walked up this, like, it was in like a back alleyway as well, wasn't it?
It was creepy. I was like,
little
we were looking to come out alive.
And she was like, are you ready? And put all this like relaxing music on and just put us both in the same room in a bed next to each other. They're like, couple, yeah. I was like, no, but okay, whatever, it's fine. And then the last stretch, right? So they were literally on our backs and pulled us all the way.
Can you just picture that? We are literally butt naked and we're looking at each other whilst we're like, it's like, what's one of those scary movies when you like go upside down, and that's what we looked like.
I love the idea that you had this image in your mind of like this really relaxing spa session, and you've got now some dodgy back alley and had someone crawling around all over you.
Absolutely weren't relaxing, but I tell you what, I felt good after it. But
oh, did you? Oh, that's good.
Ben, maybe you should find a Thai massage place in Switzerland and tell us about your experience.
Just make sure you go alone. Go alone. Luckily, I was with my best friend who's seen everything anyway. But other than that, we literally looked across. I can't get that image out of my head. We looked across each other. We were both just... I was like, I hope no one comes through the front door. We have so many stories like this. So many.
Oh, that's so good.
Most normal people on their day off just go do a little shopping and have a coffee and just chill out, play in the games room. Not us.
Not us.
Getting walked all over.
Literally.
I honestly, it's only you two that can sort of like find yourself in that situation as well when you've gone to have like a relaxing massage.
We'll tell you another story one day about how we got stranded on a boat in the middle of the sea on the way to Ibiza.
We were, and
That's
it was going dark as well, and we had to get like this little fisherman boat.
It literally is though. It is us.
It's
because
always...
I swear, we'd come back from an off day and everyone's like, oh, did you have a nice time? What have you been up to? And we're like, well.
Who's the enabler out of you two? Who's the one that, like, when you know it's probably not the best idea, and
nobody,
which one of you goes like,
nobody says
it's
no.
fine, it'll be fine.
No, both of us, that's the problem. We don't have a logical brain cell between us, so we're just like, let's do it. We're like, sod the consequences, just do it, we'll deal with them later. Like, we always do shit like that, always.
That means that there's no one actually kind of as like a safety valve.
Oh, there's no safety net.
This could be a disaster here. It's just like, yeah, why not?
Yeah. It's always us.
Brilliant. Love
always.
it.
I think if you did stop me from doing that video, I'd be like, well, I'm going anyway. And
then we just get stubborn and we're like, well, now you've told me not to do it, I'm going to do it. So we just both go, let's do it.
How are you, Rach? Otherwise, I'm very aware I sidetracked us there quite significantly. Are you okay?
Are you okay? Asking me if I'm okay. That was bloody hell. Are you actually paying attention to me today?
You said, how are you getting on? Like, and then you asked me, and then I was like, very well, we've just kind of not even touched on you at all.
No, I'm okay. We started... we had like 2 optional drop-in sessions for pre-season, Monday, Tuesday, which was nice. And then we start full throttle tomorrow.
Damn.
So testing.
Is it optional?
Yeah, the first 2 were optional. There was like 3 or 4 of us from the first team. And then we had about 12 academy kids come in just to sort of make the numbers up to make the session. And which was nice because it's a bit easier when you've got more players involved. But I feel like with me, I've not really been away. Like me and Sarah have been in to training like 3 days a week all summer because it's like I'm local, so I'd rather just come in, do my sessions with a coach or with the S&C than just try and put myself through my own paces. Like you actually get pushed to your limits then, so it doesn't really feel like I've been away, which is probably not a good thing, but here we are. Pre-season starts tomorrow.
Right, it means that you don't start from a point where you're panicking that you're not gonna, like, that feeling must be horrible if you let it go. If you don't do anything and then you turn up.
I mean, that feeling's there even when I do work hard. Like I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those people that has been blessed with like natural fitness. Like I have to really, really kick on and work for it. I'm not.
Rachel Daly, that is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. You are blessed. You are athletic. Like you are that build.
I'm athletic, yeah, but in terms of like, okay, so we've got the maths test on Thursday. Like, I'll still have anxiety about that.
Yeah, but you'll blitz it. You've blitzed it every time you've done it.
No, I haven't.
You have.
Did you say the maths test?
No, we're not in school, darling.
MAS.
Maths.
I was like, what's he nervous about?
We're not doing mathematics. Hold on, let me just work out this algebra.
GCSEs at this point.
No, it's a fitness test where you've got to do like 10 pitch lengths, so it's 1K as fast as you can. Yeah.
Lots of the clubs have been like sharing that, haven't they? It looks brutal.
Yeah, but the men have started a new one now, because I was talking to the men at Villa the other day because they came across to ours. And they have to do a 2K test now. How savage is that, Bill? They've got to get like 2K in under 7 minutes, and it's like round like
just round, yeah.
Nah, I'd absolutely hate that.
That's so quick as well. 3.5 minute kilometre is just like disgusting. Absolutely.
No.
Can I very quickly sidetrack us? I know we have to talk about the quarterfinals, but I was walking down the road yesterday laughing like a madman at your Spain pod. I was genuinely laughing out loud and had people looking at me about Rach talking about being put on her ass. Like, that honestly absolutely sent me. Like, I was in tears. It was so funny. Like, and then also like on the if people haven't seen it, they should check out the Instagram social post. The way they cut you being like sent down for a hot dog,
so
like it's honestly.
Rach, do you watch the things
like,
back and like wet yourself? Because I watched the episode on Jill back and I couldn't stop. I was crying all over again, and I was like, "Is it sad that I'm watching it back?"
It made me laugh even more that Jill had commented and said like, "She's okay, thanks, guys."
Did you know she had fallen off a scooter here in Switzerland?
Jill, why am I not surprised?
Did you know about this? She went down for a so this is Jill Scott, by the way. I'm sure everyone knows this is listening, but she went decided she wanted to go and see around the area, and while she was scooting along, she got a phone out to film the lady while she's going along, and she recorded herself falling off the scooter. So there's this video of her like going along, and because she's got her phone out, the handlebars just kind of turn round.
I don't know how that girl survives through life, seriously.
Incredible. It's so funny. And then she had all these people like trying to come up and help her, and she got really embarrassed, so she had to like run away.
That is Jill to a T.
So good.
Literally to a T.
In a nutshell. Sorry, right. Quarterfinals. I really sidetracked us there. Where should we go first?
Norway, Italy.
Done deal. Right. Who are you thinking?
I think this might be a bit of an even game, you know.
I think both teams have been very underwhelming.
Yeah, that's why I'm just not sure. Like, and both teams can equally turn it on and go to another level because they've not really hit their peak at all. There's still so much more to come from both teams. And Norway are one of them. They've got exceptional individuals, but it's whether they all decide to turn up or not.
I think Norway will edge it.
I think they have more quality, but again, it's whether they show that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Player for player, they're better, right? If you go through that squad.
Looking at that, you'd think they should, like Rach said, they should like tip it and they should have more quality, but I've just not seen it. Like, I've not seen it from both teams. I've not seen that gritty side. But you'd like to think in knockout stages now that you're ready to give absolutely everything.
Don't matter whoever wins because they're going to lose in the semis against England anyway, so
agreed.
Whatever.
I think that Norway have got really lucky so far. I don't think they've been that good in any of the games, and yet somehow they've come through like relatively comfortably. In against Switzerland, I thought Switzerland sort of shot themselves in the foot a little bit.
They were a bit unfortunate there, to be honest.
They managed to make the game against Iceland really, really difficult for themselves as well. They were
I did that in 4-3 or something.
Yeah, finished 4-3. And then I actually think against Finland, Caroline Graham-Hansen scored basically from two crosses. There was an own goal, and then there was a cross that kind of drifted to the back post and dropped in at the back post. So it wasn't like they'd been totally dominant.
No.
I think
think that young kid's good though. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Senior Galpset, she's absolutely amazing.
I think they need to start with her because she did really well last game.
I think as well, Italy have more of an attacking threat than the teams that they've played. I think that's where they might get a little bit undone because defensively they've not looked solid at all. And I think when you look at their group, the teams that they played didn't really pose like a lot of attacking threat, whereas I think Italy have more to offer going forward than the other teams. So
they're a bit an unusual team, I think. It's always a bit of a strange game when you play against Italy. They do have some moments where you're like, oh, decent, and then you're like,
it's like hit and miss. I think both just like consistency. So it is going to be interesting. But that for me, that quarterfinal is whoever turns up, because both have been very, like you said, underwhelming.
Italy had that window where they scored against Spain, and you thought, oh wow, they actually look half decent here, and then Spain just kind of turned it on, and it was over. But they've got enough that they could hurt teams. Should we do England?
Yes, come on.
Man.
I'm buzzing for this game. I'm so excited for it.
This is going to be a sick game, but do you know what's annoying? This is like a semi-final game.
Yeah, well, we played them in the semis, didn't we, in the Euros?
Don't you always think that? We always end up playing teams that is like, the calibre of the game is more like a semi-final than a quarter-final.
Yeah.
And it's always a hard game. Sweden are tough, but I think we've got a lot of quality.
Other than England, are they the best team in this half of the draw, do you think?
Yeah. And look at their record in the group stages, like best defensive record, scoring goals, like very strong, got the momentum, like all players are very confident. They have that grit and that, like, Rach, remember last time we played them, that like never die mentality. They do not stop. Like they just keep going and going and going.
No, 100%. They're like, I would say they've had a bit of a weird few years, I think. Like they're always up there, but never quite up there. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think they're sort of similar to Norway in the fact that they've got some unbelievable individual players, but they just play it better as a team.
Yeah.
But even in the Euros, like I remember when we played them in the semis and we came off that pitch like, how was beat Sweden 4-0? Like everyone was going into that game being like, this is a big game. Like not just because it's a semi-final, but the severity of it. But the fact that Sweden are dominant in most games, like they beat Germany 4-1 in their last game.
Well, they've looked really good so far. I think they've had a lot of consistency. That's why this is going to be so hard. And both teams, England and Sweden, will be looking at this side of the draw to the final, and you'd like to back yourselves. So it's even like extra motivation. Do you know what I mean? That, like Rach said, they've always been up there, but they've never like got there. So they might see this as their opportunity to finally like go one further than they've ever done.
And Sweden have my second favourite Chelsea player in the team.
Go on, tell us about her.
Cannerid, is that how you say last name? She is so good. Like, honestly, for the last 2 years, she's been in my team of the year. I actually think I voted her for player of the year. I think she's so good. That little chop she does.
The chop.
Yeah,
Mate, you know it's coming. I'm like, why are you so foolish to fall for it? You know it's coming. She's always going to do it.
No, but it's like, but you've always said that about me, about my Cruyff. Like, you know it's coming, but she chops and then chops and then chops and the defenders just fall down. Like, honestly, thank God I didn't play against her in my left back era, because
she is very, very good. Like 1v1, she'll take you on every single time, and she's fast, she's powerful, she's so athletic. Like, she will not stop. I remember when Chelsea played Barca, and when we beat them away, I think it was 1-0, and literally in the like 85th minute, the girl is literally playing wing back and sprinted from our goal line, carried the ball the whole length of the pitch, and everyone else is like, yeah, just take it to the corner, get to the corner, and my girl is just sprinting away. Like, she is a pain for any fullback, because she will take you on. Like, that is definitely an outlet.
For me, she's the biggest threat for Sweden, like by a country mile. Like, yeah, they do have really good individuals, but I think they're a team that are solid defensively, but very good going forward, which I would say that is like England. Not like England because we're better, but like it's a game where it's quite evenly matched in terms of like the style that they both want to play.
I think the first bit might be a bit cagey, like trying to suss each other out, like who plays what formation, like what's the... But again, they are very similar because, like you said, Rach, Sweden will also go very direct. If they can get to goal in one pass, they'll do it. If they can build up, they'll build up.
Especially Blackstenius up front.
Yeah, they've got a lot of runners.
Can I quickly ask you about her? I'm so intrigued by this because I think she's one of those players that in any given game, just suddenly out of nothing can make something happen on her own. Equally, I can imagine that maybe as a teammate or actually even as an opponent, you don't really know what you're going to get from her, because 1 minute she'll time
she's a little bit unpredictable,
yeah, and like whether I wondered if she's like difficult to defend against because she is constantly on the line. She's constantly looking to get in behind, to the point where she's offside maybe 3-4 times a game, perhaps at times when she shouldn't be. But I imagine that's really, really tough to actually pick, to be like, God, I might have to just go with her just in case she's on this time.
Definitely. She's one of those players that she always makes you check your position defensively, and you can never, ever cheat. Like, she's one of those where, especially the team and the players that they have, they'll look to draw someone in and she'll just take that space in behind. But because she's always on the move, like you're always thinking more about her than kind of your game or in possession. You've always got to know where she is. And like you said, she'll make something out of nothing. And I actually think she don't get enough credit. I think a lot of the other bigger names get all the credit and kind of all the limelight, but she is someone that works her absolute arse off. She'll press anything. She'll run in behind at any given moment. Like, she will come into feet, but I think her best game is the counter-attacks and running in behind, which kind of suits the way Sweden play as well. They've got a lot of pocket players. And then she's stretching the back line, which is so hard to defend. Like, you just feel so expansive. But like I say, she's quick, she's powerful. They've got a lot of aerial threats. So she's definitely one. I think her and Yo-Yo, if they both play together, then it's definitely something that you need to lock in on. Otherwise, yeah, they can be very, very dangerous.
Just quickly, finally, do you keep, I know I asked you this before, but knowing that you're going to have Blackstenius on that side, do you keep Jess in the middle and Alex at left back?
I don't think she'll change it.
I don't think she'll change it, but I think that could potentially be a problem. And I think we'd probably have to drop a little bit and defend the space. You'd rather the ball be going to feet than in behind. Because if you let Yo-Yo in behind, she'll be she's either in on goal or she's putting a cross in. So I just think you have to defend smart. But Alex she's a very experienced defender. She's come up against players like that, but she's not played fullback for a long time. So, it's whether you can keep that intensity up for 90 minutes against someone that can keep that intensity for 90 minutes.
Going to be some good battles in there, isn't there?
But yeah, I don't, like Rachel, I don't think anything will change. I just think that we have to be very mindful of that and really think about defending the space and not cheating, because they will just put the ball in behind, especially if you've got someone like Magda playing at the back. She can ping it straight in behind. So you've just got to know their threats.
Right, time for us to take a short break. When we come back, we'll talk about the other 2 quarterfinals and obviously end with what we've been grateful for this week.
This episode is brought to you by Tinder.
People think that dating is to just find the one, Mil, but I think there's so much more to it than that.
We spoke about it before about, you have a soulmate in life, but you have a soul best friend, and you're my soul best friend, as you know. I don't think it should be looked upon as just a dating app. You might want just a companion, or, you could have an unexpected friendship blossom. I think it's quite small-minded just to think of it as, I have to find it's a relationship I'm looking for. Like, no, you could find a friendship, and that could be someone that you rely on for the rest of your lives.
I think we've heard a lot of success stories from Tinder, from people in relationships and stuff. But like you said, it's not just about that. It's about, you might not get on with them romantically, but they might become your best friend or someone that you can go to the pub with and have a drink with or go do a pub quiz with. So I think there is a lot of success behind that as well. It's not just finding the one.
Yeah, as you say, Tinder is for all types of connections.
And it works because on Tinder, a new relationship starts every 3 seconds, from slow burners to instant sparks.
Wherever it takes you, it starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. Welcome back, everybody. We are now moving on to the other quarterfinals. Guys, predictions, opinions, fire away. We've got Spain, Switzerland.
So I'll jump in on this. I think Switzerland, unfortunately, don't have a chance in this. I think Spain are going to absolutely steamroller them.
Wow, don't hold back.
Yeah, but the thing that is
Kick you out
really
the
good about
country.
this...
Yeah, you'll be on the first flight home, mate, after that.
Just not on the next pod. Where's he gone? But what I will say is that it's really good that this game is the third of the quarterfinals. So it's a little bit later on in the week, and it just means there's a chance for locally people to get a little bit excited about it. And I think the best chance that Switzerland have is to try and make the game a bit emotional, try and make it feel like a bit of a ding-dong, feel like a bit of a clash, get as much home advantage as they possibly can to try and just do anything to get Spain out of their rhythm. Because we saw the other night, even when Italy managed to get their noses in front, as soon as Spain get into a rhythm and just start to suck the life out of the game, you just go, they're just going to win it. So you sort of feel that Switzerland have to do anything they can to try and make it feel almost like an FA Cup game, right? You want to try and make it feel really bitty, fractious, as many fouls as possible, get Spain out of a rhythm, and then whenever you can counter-attack, be ruthlessly direct, because I don't think it's going to work for them to try and play on the ball at all.
Spain are just that team where when you think, this is their level, they just go up another level. They just have that ability, the individuals have that ability, they have that mindset. And I do agree, I just think this is Spain front to back. I think first half, second half, I think they'll just motor on. They've got the momentum. The only positive for Switzerland is Spain are conceding. They have been conceding. No matter how many goals they score, they are vulnerable defensively, and you can put the ball in the back of the net, but I just think Spain's quality is just going to be too much, and when you're chasing goals, you're then opening yourselves up. And with Spain's quality, I just think, I think it's a a strong position for them to go into.
Exactly the same as you guys. I think this has got Spain written all over it. But equally, I do think Switzerland can, like, they are a team that can annoy you.
Who's the chick in midfield? She's won all the player of the matches.
Reuteler.
I think
brilliant.
She's been outstanding. Do you know what? She could be the player for Switzerland that really get a hold of this game and like break up play, put fouls in. Spain hate that. They're always whinging. They're always on the floor. They hate being tackled.
That's what I think you've got to do, because it's not like
rattle them.
Reuteler.
Rattle them. Oh, I see what you did there.
You didn't pick up
I
what
see
I was
what you did.
saying.
Sorry.
I was going to say, you didn't see didn't pick up what I was putting down there, did you, Bill?
Sorry, I thought it was a lag in the internet.
I feel bad now because I've like absolutely battered Switzerland and said they're going to get steamrolled, because they have got some brilliant players. Like Schertenleib is a really, really exciting young player. Benny on right wing back is really, really exciting as well. Midfield three have been fantastic. Reuteler.
All right, you don't have to back.
Obviously now this is becoming a fake podcast because he's not speaking the truth.
Ben has now just realised he wants to remain in Switzerland.
Keep on
I don't want to get kicked out.
Hey, listen, Spain are just a higher quality team. Like, that's just it.
You literally could put on pretty much all of Spain's bench and barely feel like there's any drop in quality.
I think what we'll say about like a team like, say, Switzerland, who is historically probably not got as far as this, I think if it was like an England-Spain, you're not going to tell England to go, make it defensively horrible for them, like sit back and like annoy them. The top tier teams, like top 4, top 5 teams, are going to play against them because that annoys them as well. So there's ways of getting at them. But I think for a team like Switzerland, it is smarter to go a bit more on the how do we rattle them side.
Don't play into their hands almost. Like if that means going long and tucking in and that's the way you don't concede for 70 minutes and then you get an off chance counter and then you win the game, then do it. Like this is knockout stages. You do whatever it takes to win. And regardless of what it looks like, you do that. And sometimes you have to accept that you're playing against a team that's better than you. You always go in confident, but with how Spain have been performing, you'd be very naive to go in with any other mentality other than, shit, we need to be fucking on it this time. Like this game has to be our best game. No silly fouls, no silly set pieces, like no silly goals. Like if it needs to go in the channels, stick it in the channels. They do not want to be running towards their own goal. They're not comfortable doing that. Rach has said it before. They like to be on the ball. They're not used to defending. So make them run backwards. Make them run to their own goal. So you never know. You never know. We'll wait and see.
Ideally, you want to see Switzerland nick a goal, don't you? Just nick a goal and actually suddenly make Spain feel it in a game.
Well, it's been done. Yeah. Italy did it, didn't
they? Need to be going in, though. I think 0-0. At a minimum, half-time 0-0. Then you can start to like take a few risks, but still be compact, knowing that you got 45 minutes to make history and go to the semis. So we will see. But very exciting game next, France-Germany.
I think it's going to be the quarterfinal to look out for, isn't it?
I don't think it is, Ben. I think England-Sweden's going to be more of an exciting game than this. I think I've been a little bit, again, underwhelmed with Germany. But they do have the quality to turn it on, and especially in knockouts, right? But I just think, for me, coming off the back of a 4-1 drumming, that was like your last game going into the quarterfinal off Sweden. Like that's got to have knocked their confidence a little bit. That was such
a weird game, though. Don't you think it was like a bizarre game?
The red card. Have either of you ever done that before?
No, what are you doing?
I didn't actually see it.
So basically,
saved it on the line, Rach.
Wamsa, she's on the line. They're only 2-1 down at this point, so it's not even like the game's over, and she's gone and like dived and made a save. It's
ridiculous. I'd be so pissed. Oh
my god, I have not seen this.
It was unbelievable.
It was ridiculous. One, you've just crushed yourself, like for the next game.
Game's over then, right?
Yeah, the game. You've made it very, very difficult. You're playing against a top team that can punish you. Like you've put yourselves in a very difficult position, and now you've made the rest of your team tired because they're playing with a player down for a huge amount of minutes. I'm not talking like less 10 minutes. You've made them play a player down. Like that is tiring.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a silly move, to be honest.
And it's 2-1. Like you said, it's 2-1. Even if it goes in, like, all right, well, you've got enough quality to get one back.
Problem is, sometimes people's instinct is to just do that. I don't know why, but like, I don't know if people always mean like, oh yeah, let me just get myself sent off here. Like, sometimes like you just want to stop it from going in. So
I don't know. If you watch it back, for me, that's not an accidental.
Well, I haven't seen it, to be fair.
Go and watch it, and on the next episode, let me know. But personally, it doesn't look. Ben, does it look accidental to you? Because
it's nonsense.
I think she's gone to. I'm like, what are you? There's VAR.
You can see
on
as well.
the biggest stage in a tournament.
Maybe she was a goalkeeper in a previous life.
You can see as well as she's walking off. She's like sort of speaking to herself like, what on earth did I just do?
Yeah, she
Like,
didn't react in a way that was like, oh, no way, ref. Like, she was like, oh, fuck. But also now, think of it as well. If you're a defender that's on the bench and you've now got to come in for a quarter-final against a team that are very much in form and very, very powerful, France, that defender, now you're stepping in, and yes, you always say, be ready for your moment. But coming in at a quarter-final against France as a defender, bearing in mind their front three are their best players, that's hard. And as defenders, you don't come on for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Like, you either start or you don't start.
Chuck this out there. Julia Gwynn obviously got injured at the beginning of the tournament. So that's both of their first choice right backs out. And whoever comes in will be playing against Sunday Baltimore. So it's imagine now what a baptism of fire that is. Like, in you come.
All I'm going to say is get your shots in, get your Red Bull down your neck. You're going to be busy.
Yeah, as much caffeine as you possibly can before that game. Jeez.
And it's the relationships though. And right back as well, you're very much involved in the attacking play just as much as the defensive play. So it's like a complete disruption. And that's where maybe Germany have been a little bit underwhelming as well, Rach, like you said, because losing your captain as well, she was a big part of the way they play. And she was like their driver, like she was their energy. It's like she started attack, she's defensively solid. So it's like now there's another change. Oh, and then another change. It is really hard to just quickly adapt like that in tournaments. So yeah, I think it was just silly. I think it was really, really silly.
I think France win this.
I think they'll edge it. I think it'll be exciting because I don't think Germany are easy to beat. And I hope France don't go into it thinking, oh, Sweden battered them, like we'll do the same, because they'll just go,
yeah,
we're back.
Wait, so what are your 4 semi-finalists then?
France, Spain, England, Norway.
Yeah.
Good semi-finals them as well, aren't they?
It's going to be exciting. The quarters are very exciting games.
Because it's not like you're not quite in the thick of it yet. Once you get to the semis, it's like, right.
Shit.
But I think, knockouts, it's anyone's, isn't it? Anyone's, but anyway.
So before we get onto our gratitudes, guys, we've noticed just a little something that more than half of you watching on YouTube haven't subscribed yet to the Daily Brightness podcast. So if you haven't...
So what are you doing?
Click the down button. Stop hanging about and get your notifications turned on, and we'll make you laugh and smile. Please. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you to everyone that has already subscribed. We hope you're enjoying the podcast as much as we are. We've had lots of laughs, many tears, happy tears, of course. Ben complimenting myself and not Rachel, not very nice. So he needs to do better.
It's got to be your gratitude today, hasn't it? The gratitude for the people that have subscribed.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm grateful for people that tell me I look good.
But seriously, subscribe, click the button. We've got some amazing content coming. But for now, let's do one gratitude each before we wrap up.
I'm grateful for Sam Fender's new song that's kind of got stuck in my head. Bit of an earworm. And I've just been listening to it all the time. I don't know if you two are like this, right? But with music, I'm one of those people that can just get like latched on to something.
Yeah, me,
play it on repeat. I can listen to it and then click start again.
Yeah. I probably drive people around me mad, but I just kind of like get a bit obsessive with it. Like I'll be walking down the road and I listen to the song and I'll be, oh, that's nice. And then I'm just like 10 more times.
So learn a song like that.
I can't walk with music on.
Really?
Really?
No, I feel like I get scared. Like I don't know who's coming because I can't hear anything.
Oh wait, so do you not do noise cancelling on when you're out and about?
I'll be honest, I don't often wear my headphones.
So you're just playing it out loud, right? Just like this. Yeah.
You're that kid at the back of the bus.
Chat from 2008. Come on.
Listen to my new ringtone.
What was that song?
No,
Baby
because
Cake. You just don't know. No.
Millie, what about that one? What was that one?
What was it? Your lips like crispy bacon. What was it?
No. What was that one what's T Kiki used to do?
What was it?
Oh, I'll think about it. But no, I don't often go out of the house with my headphones on. Like if I'm going to play anything, I play it in the car.
I thought he was going to say I don't often go out the house.
I've not really done that much recently either. Fucking hell. Tied into these dogs. No, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I used to actually go on walks with Dexy and, like, I'd listen to a podcast occasionally, but I can't now because Louis won't even fucking walk, so I'm just stuck in. Anyway, that's a good gratitude, Ben, because I love music, so I'm always grateful for music.
What's your ones?
I am grateful this week, genuinely, for Dexy. I've probably said this before, but because basically Louis is like, I'm trying to teach him how to walk on the lead. And it's like, he just gets out of the house and he's like really excited, then digs his claws in and he's like, no, I'm going home. What are you doing? So like sometimes he just doesn't walk at all. So it's like, I'm really grateful for Dexy because she wears him out during the day. Like if I didn't have her running him ragged in the garden, I'd be up the wall. I've got about 18 scratches on my face, but I would have had about 18,000 because he's just so like needs constant play. So I'm very grateful for Dexy wearing Louis out.
I am grateful for my physio because he's been very understanding. And whenever I have a little hiccup and I'm like, shit, he's called Ben, I'm going to be late, like, so sorry. He's so understanding. He's like, no stress, just take time, like, we'll still get everything covered. Like, so shout out to Ben, very understanding. And he's also, I'm back running now on the Ultra G. I start on Thursday, so.
Can I just say that is a great one because there is nothing better than when you are super stressed about being late and the other person just goes, don't worry about it. And you're like, oh, okay.
I'm already beating myself up because I hate being late. Like, I hate being late.
Yeah.
Like, it gives me so much anxiety. And he's just so chill. And he's like, don't stress about it. And he's, to be fair, he's checked in like a hell of a lot with me. And yeah, he's made it a lot better than maybe I've been feeling. So yeah, shout out to Benji. He's been amazing. But anyway, that is it for today, guys. That is it for the Rest is Football Daily Brightness. We hope you enjoyed.
We'll be back with our next episode on Friday morning, reflecting on England's quarterfinal. I'm going to say win against Sweden. Until then, goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.